All right. Well, what's up, TS Boxing? Man, always catch people at, at good times, man. I haven't been on for ages, man. I can't remember when I was on last. Got back from the gym, did some sparring with the youngsters and some training, and it's cold here now, and just recovering and tired as. But I just watched Black Star Sports TV's live stream um, that he did 18 hours ago, and he was talking, and that kind of just motivated me now to do a late night stream because I did it last time. I did one last year as well, briefly out of boredom, and then I did the one the other month. Last month, I think I did it, yeah, and then this one. So yeah, some late night boxing talk. I don't even know how long I'll be. Um, but glad to do it anyway. Seen some news here and there about certain things. Obviously, I've been very vocal in my own group chats, and I've been vocal in some comment sections, but not really on my own channel. Hey, I put out that good video the other day though, when what really happened in Wilder versus Fury 2. Man, I got that idea from Uncle Chael. He made a video of Chael Sonnen submitting John Jones, but it was edited, so I did the same thing with my video, and that shit was that was funny. You know. Let me just check my Twitter. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened though. I mean, a lot of stuff is up in the air. Um, Edward Hearn, of course. Michael Hunter, not happy with that. Currently arguing with a troll on Twitter about how Wilder got a cut inside his ear, and this guy said because Wilder versus Fury 1 clips, nah, man. I got replies here from someone. Let me see. You know, I mean, you don't get a cut inside your ear though, so this guy can't answer it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Hold on. Yeah. See, they can't answer a simple question. This one, if you want to get on Tyrone, you can. But I know it's pretty early there, so you can go in the chat if you want. Okay, delusional Wilder fans go through. Amazing. Let me just answer this. I don't need to respond to you. All right, and that's that. You see, you couldn't reply. You can't get a cut. You can't. I mean, you can't get a cut in the ring. I'm sorry. I just sparred tonight, and I got hit in the head a couple times, and it takes a lot more, dude. To read because I got probably 1 or 2 bruises on my arms. Cool. Just shoot the link. Yeah, sure. I got a couple bruises on my arms because I was doing a lot of high guard work. But yeah, like I don't get these people, man. Well, I do actually. They're just delusional. That's the usual shit they say at the end of the day. But it's part of it. Just like how Black Star goes on about Canelo fans. But since then, I haven't had many people. What is this nonsense I've got here? Give me a break. I'm not interested in this. At the same time, come on, man. What is going on here? My lord. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, Canelo fans. Yeah, I haven't got too many. Coming in and everything. What's up, Michael Johnson? Boxing talking more. Yo, let me counterpunch you. Oh man. Jeez, man. How we all doing? We doing good? We doing good. I hope we're well, you know. Actually, there is something I wanted to touch on very briefly. It's not boxing related. Um, but I'm gonna be quick with this. I'll bring Tyrone in. What's up, man? How are you?
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Cool.
Um, I'll get back to you in just a sec. I just gotta address something. Just put it out there. Um, so a couple days ago, because COVID has been dead here in this country, right? It's pretty much you know, nearing its lowest point. Um, however, we have had zero cases here, and now some idiot has got it. And they ain't too far away from me either. So,
Uh-oh.
again, this guy came from South Australia and he got it. And he had symptoms for 4 days and is now being interviewed. Um, so like again, and I'm pretty grateful the situation isn't as bad as compared to other countries like Italy, the US, and so on. But like this guy is a perfect example. I mean, not too far from another suburb I go to, there's this car that has all these freaking, stickers on it, fight for your rights, this and that, some conspiracy shit. Or I won't say conspiracy, I'll say belief shit. But this is the type of people that we deal with over here. Like we're still under that rule of social distancing. We're still under it. And I have to wear a mask sometimes for various roles. And then sanitary shit. I mean, in the gym, we got how many freaking sanitized stations? There's one in there for me, desk, two, about four sanitary stations in our gym. So for this guy to come out and fucking carry this thing from one state to the other, um, you know, and I got two fucking messages on my phone saying, "Oh yeah, you've got a COVID case in your area now." So again, that pissed me off. I think that was yesterday. That was yesterday. I got it. So it's like, you know, just like how Tyrone says to me, do we have law here? Sometimes it I'm telling you, dude, sometimes it feels like it's almost as if we don't. But yeah, I think that's enough of me rambling on about that. And that's my counterpunch. Um but yeah, I guess we'll get back to the boxing talk.
Yeah, and I just want to check that with my own counterpunch. Like I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Oh man. I remember
Do you know he's a stunt double? Some sort of actor. Apparently,
yeah, I
he's in
know,
Black
yeah.
Panther.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Stormy? How you doing? What's going on, man?
Hold
Okay,
on,
let's get to
Stormy. My
Edgar. Let's get to Edgar Belanga now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, he is. Actually, yeah. I think he was pretty upset about as I was as well, Chadwick Boseman, because like he
yeah.
was kind of, but yeah, I mean, I didn't hate Counterpunch. I just, too many
Cody
lies.
Deville.
What's up, fight fans? This is, I mean, oh man.
He's been in some heavy hitting movies.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about the guy. I mean, God, bless him. Um, but
Yeah, he's just a stunt actor.
you
He's
know,
he's not
um,
really.
for some troll like asked him about it, and
Mhm.
he he's like no, why would I even speak about that troll? And then he's like, who the hell makes videos like that anyway? Oh, I'm gonna counter your point. Who says some dumb shit like that? Oh, hold on. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Can you bear with me?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Sorry, man.
What's up, Mike? How's your morning? Stormy, what's going on? How's your morning, you guys? What are you guys doing? Just Mike, I've been once I finish the semester out, I'm gonna really start, diving into this crypto stuff. Um I got ones that I'm in now, Ecomi and SafeMoon that I've been looking at. But I'm really trying to really want to see what I can do here. Seems pretty interesting. Should have put in Doge in December. I was talking about it in December with my brother, and he was laughing at me about it. But I mean, if I put in $100, if I put in what was it? Not 100, $500, I would have made 40,000. That's pretty tough. See what they've got some other crypto stuff, but I'm choosing the Ecomi because of the NFTs. That seems interesting. But what I really want is just some of these cryptos to move over 4 or 5 decimal places, and bam, I'm rich. Here, what what platform do you use to trade on? $10 takes you a long way. Yeah, SafeMoon ain't gonna do shit, but $10 takes you a long way. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at the rates. Ecomi for me though, it's pretty steady right now. It's actually fallen like 1% or whatever, but it's for the NFTs. Apparently, it's gonna supposed to be the next big thing, but all of these are supposed to be the next big thing. Got Safe Mars.
Okay, we back.
Hmm?
What are we doing?
Okay, yeah, I have like 4. All right, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I really want to get into this stuff so I want to see how much I can flip, man. I've never really traded before till now, so this is it seems pretty interesting. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we could get back to boxing. I was just talking crypto.
Oh yeah, it sounded like it. So I want to address the Michael Hunter situation.
Right.
What's up, Mike?
What's
What's up,
going on?
fellas? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Didn't you make like 14 racks off Doge or something?
Yeah, I'm still up.
I'm still up. You made a lot of money from Doge, man.
Yeah, but I ain't sold yet. But I sold some like over the course of like the last 9 months. Um,
Okay.
Fixing stuff in my house. But if I would have kept it all, I would have been like a millionaire. But fuck it.
Yeah.
Um, very nice. So
The Mike Hunter
the
stuff.
yeah Michael Hunter and Philip Herkovich. Now, again, first off, fuck Kale Soland. I've lost respect. He should have not come out like that to address the situation. He has revealed his true colors to me, and he is a snake. With that being said, we
So
don't
what went down?
well, what went down is we don't know what went down. All that's happened is Michael's pulled out of the fight, and for whatever reason, we don't know the reason. There's no reason for it.
Hmm.
So I don't quite know what's happening. That's why I can't really say too much about Michael himself, um, because he really doesn't seem like the type to do something like this. Like, whatever the reason is, I'd really like to know because, um, I wanted this one because this would have, you know, there would be less of a clog in the division. But um, Parker has now put his name in the hat for this fight. Um, and I don't think that's a great fight, but I don't know if Parker wins that. And the reason I say that is because Parker didn't look good in his last fight, in any way, shape, or form. He looked worse than he did in the Junior Fire fight. Um,
Yeah.
and I gave Parker the benefit of the doubt in that fight, but not for the Chisora fight. This is a mess. This is becoming more of a mess. And I tried checking Michael Hunter's social media and everything, and he's saying bounty this, bounty that. But if in turn he pulled out because of something that's pretty easily fixable or kind of negotiable. I mean, this guy's taking pictures with Tyson Fury now. I mean, just 10 hours ago, this guy's got a picture with him. Like, I don't know, dude. Everyone's now sucking up to Fury, and, I just wish this fight went ahead, and I don't even think Parker is going to take it because, I feel that, the WBO are going to be lenient with Parker, so he'll want to stay with them, but, I mean, there's not much to go off that because we don't know why he pulled out,
I got a theory.
Yep.
I got a theory on why he pulled out. Because Matchroom never picked him up, and then, Kylie Sullivan, he can say whatever he wants to, oh, well, he pulled up the fight, he didn't give us any notice, and whatever he said about him, like, I was kind of like one of the things, like, when you guys let go fighters and don't pay fighters, like, what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? Or when you set fights up, you don't give fighters the correct amount of respect when it comes to these judges. And he's looking like he's going to fight on Triller. Like, so if he's for
Yeah, he is.
If the purse bid is $300K and Herkovic's supposed to get 60%, right? Like, would you take that fight?
No.
Would you take that fight if Matchroom won that purse bid? Knowing how bad these scorecards has been the last like couple years, I wouldn't.
Hell no.
I wouldn't. I mean, of course, I wanted to see the fight and everything like that. But you mean $300K, Herkovic's getting 60% when he could go over there and fight on Triller and probably get 200 or 300K just by himself, and still fight for a belt. Like, why not? I mean, it sucks the fight fans not getting a real live 50-50 fight and stuff like that, but I'm still going to be like, damn, it is kind of a valid reason.
Yeah, well, he's fighting that guy who fought Lebedev.
He's fighting a dude that's been laid off about like 2 years. I think his name is like White something or something White.
Mike Wilson. He's from Oregon.
No, his
Mike
nickname.
Wilson.
His nickname. His name is.
I'm looking at right now. Let's see him.
21 and 1. Yeah. He's got to be 40 years old.
Wow, this guy is terrible.
Okay, he's 38. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Lebedev. There you go.
I mean, wow. I kind of don't blame him, but it sucks. It sucks me not getting to see that fight. But if I was him, I probably would have put the fuck to them too. Like, I don't want to work with you. You let me go. You don't want to work with me, but then all of a sudden now you want to buy into my purse bid, and no, I'm not about to. I'm good. I go over here, fight on Triller, get more exposure.
I'm wondering who's going to be a replacement for this because, Charles Martin apparently turned it down. Usyk is tied up, so that's 2 and 3 because there's no one rated at number one. So that's gone, and then you've got. I know exactly who he's going to pick from this list. And before I say, this is not it. This is not who I think, but I see number 15 is a certain individual that I dislike, and his name is Martin Bacoli. He is now this week found his way into the top 15. Welcome to the big leagues. Now, you do that pity pat shit and that Philly shell, you'll be gone quickly. You know, like that's the high and the low of it. You know, but he'll pick Agit Cabell. You know,
That guy is horrible.
yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
why he'll pick him. That's
I mean,
why
most of these guys on the list are pretty bad. There's really nobody of note.
There isn't. I mean,
He's fighting Kingpin.
Who?
Caballero. June 5th.
Is he?
Yeah, just saw it on BoxRec.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is easy work.
He was
Sure.
like, but I thought this was your last fight. You said that last time. I know. But still, nobody can knock me out when I'm in shape. Nobody. That's what he was saying.
When he's in shape.
When he's in shape, nobody could knock him out.
And,
And I think he's right.
The WBA Continental Heavy title.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Is it Manuel Char? Where's
He beat a guy 29-1. That he knocked him out. Jeez.
Who knocked him out? Who knocked who out?
Johnson beat Joan Pablo Hernandez.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he was. Listen, he had some sort of injury while he was a cruiserweight, and he was laid off for a long time, and then he came back a heavyweight. That's what happened. That's all that is.
Marius Avak, Pulev, Chisora, Joshua. Oh my God. Fury, Torhammer. The first loss came to Klitschko. Okay. He fought a guy.
Who lost to Fury? Kingpin?
Yeah, but it was a boring decision.
Not surprising.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
I don't think being in the ring with Fury is an honor. I think it's a chore.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a chore.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you really don't like him, do you?
No, he's not that good. He's probably one of, if not the most. He's the most overrated fighter in boxing today. I don't think there's a single fighter here as overrated as he is.
Seriously? Because
I'm serious.
On the contrary, I think, if he beats Joshua, he's the best heavyweight in the past 20 years.
No. And you can say Canelo is up there. Not even. No. He's head and shoulders even above Canelo. At least Canelo put in work.
Well, yeah,
Fury is probably the worst fighter inside boxing. Most overrated fighter inside boxing. He was overrated for the first fight with Wilder.
Yeah,
but people had to build him up as a credible opponent.
Well, he is the lineal champ, Tyrone. I mean, look.
What does that mean?
Let's be transparent, okay? Let's get down to the bits of it. He beat Wilder. Wilder, he.
What?
I'm kidding, man. I'm always joking with you like this, but I don't know, dude.
And he's always so respectful of him.
Who?
Like Fury.
Oh, who, of Wilder?
Every time he talks about his skills.
About his skills, yeah, because the other stuff.
Because he has to build up in his head that he's done something so amazing. I mean, I could have put anybody in there with Wilder that night, and it would have been they could have got the job done. I think Wilder looked so off.
Yeah, he didn't look right, man.
He looked
He looking
horrible.
good now. He looking good now.
He looks good now, but nobody will give him that chance.
Breaking news: Wilder is back in the gym.
And the thing is, it's bad when all the haters, like even Real Talk, he was like, he did not have his legs for that fight. Well, his theory was Wilder didn't train. Okay, that's his theory. Moving on. Another guy, USA Boxing, Coach Malachi Williams. But I will say something. For some reason, I like this dude for some reason. There's something about him. I don't know. He's probably the only hater that there's just something about him that I like. I don't know what I can't put my finger on it. But he's another one who came out. He said, I was watching the fight a couple weeks ago. He said, let's be real. Wilder did not have his legs. He did not have anything there. I'm just being honest. So if all the haters can say that, then I think they're getting tired of the Fury antics too.
No, they are. It's like I was talking to a guy that outlaw pugilist guy, and they saying the same thing. But I'm kind of like trying to tell him, it's like,
right?
What the fuck?
What are we arguing about? Then kind of.
No. I was just trying to explain to him. It's like, dude, we tried to fucking tell you guys he's a fucking liar. Like, these guys are fucking liars. Like, and you guys keep believing them.
But they knew that from the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? We keep trying to tell you guys that Edward Hearn, Bob Arum, and fucking Tyson Fury are fucking liars. And you can't keep sitting up over here believing them when it suits your fucking narrative. It's basically like this. Look, Edward Hearn has been telling you guys the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. And these guys keep trying to tell you they ain't seen the fucking contract. These, like Bob Arum is basically saying, is like the contract that they fucking signed, they said it's not even fucking binding. It was like a promissory fucking note that they will fucking go into this fight, but they don't have a fucking contract. And people keep believing this shit. People have wrote articles that the fight is going down.
August 7th or August 14th or whatever they're talking about.
I'm like, do you guys not know like he's doing this on fucking purpose? Then you have idiots out here saying that the zone sold tickets for the zone is the one who sold all those 70,000 tickets for Canelo. I was like, you guys are seriously gonna fucking sit up over here and listen to fucking this guy? Come on, man. Just because Edward Hearn says that he did something doesn't mean he did it. Canelo sold all those fucking tickets. Like, let's keep it real.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing that happened with the Wilder and Joshua thing. I mean, it's just the more things change, the more they stay the same. They said the same thing about proof of funds. Once you start talking about proof of funds and you're not sure whether or not money is there, then this is pretty much a zero-sum game. I mean, it's not going anywhere, and I think parties are just going to move on. I don't think Fury will fight in July. He doesn't have enough time. So they'll push the fight between him and Wilder sometime in the fall. And Joshua will probably end up fighting Usyk some date later this year. And that's what's going down because Fury can't afford to fight Wilder in July. He's not in shape. Well, he never looks in shape. But it wouldn't be good for him to do that because he'd push it.
Yeah, well, Joshua's gonna fight Usyk in December. That is my prediction because Joshua.
That's what I'm thinking.
He loves to fight once a year. You know, he needs a 12 to 14-week training camp. That one there.
Yeah, he needs a long training camp for that, and they'll get that over the line. I think they'll do Wilder Fury maybe in November or October, but then it'll become another issue again because after Wilder wins, then it's going to be it's going to be a rotary because they're going to be trying to set up a fourth fight, and it'll just be this with Wilder and Joshua again. Um, no, I don't think Undisputed is going to happen anytime soon. Because the thing with Wilder and Fury will just keep going. They're gonna, it's gonna, a fourth fight will happen.
No,
I don't see how Fury wins the third fight if Wilder is 100%. He'd need to fight like he did in the first fight to win it, because I don't think he can't be that dumb. He can't come in the third fight and fight like he did in the second fight.
I think he will.
But that's gonna be like a Brazil thing, dude.
If Wilder
Seriously,
if Wilder can pick the right shots, Fury will go to sleep early, but
yeah, it'll be pretty early.
Fury's going to carry that confidence over. But
Nah, I think he says the confidence for the camera, but he knows deep in his heart. Not even deep in his heart. He already knows what the deal is. Because he was really trying to knock him out in the second round.
I mean, for Wilder to still land those right hands, I mean,
with nothing on him,
like with the physical condition he was in there and then, Fury shouldn't be, getting caught with that.
Right, and the percentages in the fight were horrible. Of course, Wilder's, there's a reason why his was horrible, but Fury's was not much better at all. It was worse than it was in the first fight. So I think Fury has gotten worse.
I think he's a very clumsy individual.
Yeah, he's not coordinated. Everybody says he moves well. I mean, he's not very coordinated. If you're 6'9", you can't be coordinated.
He
unless you're like Bam Adebayo. Do you watch basketball?
No.
Yeah, well, he plays for the Heat. He's pretty solid.
I just think the third fight's a baptism.
Yeah, well, I'm looking past it because I know what the result will be.
Are you gonna wake up in the sweat the day of the fight again?
No, this time no. It'll be like a Ngannou Miocic sort of a thing. You know what's gonna happen, but they said Miocic was so dominant the first fight. Look at what Ngannou did. Ngannou tightened up a couple of things in his wrestling. Look what he did.
Yeah. Hey, what did I tell you about Malik Scott, man? Well,
I wasn't a believer at first, but he's looking pretty solid. I think we gotta see what he does in sparring and stuff like that. But
well, let me counterpunch because
yep.
Get ready for this, okay? Because during that video, one of them anyway, a certain individual on their channel said, and then he took a dive for Wilder, and then it went from there, he was really mad about the Fury not signing the contract thing that Frank Warren said, and he said that he's like, so why won't you sign the contract? Tyson Fury doesn't want to sign the contract. Like, he was so mad. Oh, what's up, LFL player, man?
What's going on, L?
How you doing, man? Good to see you here. Yeah, but see, too much stuff is going around now. Too much is being said, because even like they mentioned August, like 7th, right? That's the date.
That's not going down.
Okay, that's not enough time for Joshua.
No.
If you want to even go along with that narrative, I love that word, narrative. It's not enough time, and people should really know this probably since 2017, that Joshua needs that long duration because he pulls muscles during camp a lot,
It's better than breaking your hand, to be honest.
It sure is. Oh my god. Let me just see this for a minute on Twitter.
I'm looking forward to Manuel Char versus Chris Lovejoy. That's the fight I want to see.
Nah, I'm not. Well, I don't
Lovejoy
know.
is a clout chaser. I mean, there's no ifs, and or buts. Apparently, he was asking for money a couple of weeks ago, and then puts up a post on Instagram of him flashing his stats.
Lovejoy is fighting Mahmoud. Yeah, he's fighting Mahmoud, but Lovejoy's a fucking clown, man.
Yeah, he's a clout chaser.
What he does is talk shit and all that shit, but he's slow. He's slower than Joe Joyce.
Yeah, and that's pretty hard to be.
Yeah, I mean, Lovejoy was talking shit about Wilder, as well.
I remember when Lucas Brown was.
Yeah.
That was like 4 or 5 years ago. That was pretty funny.
Or what? And he fucking went to fucking Malik Scott's Instagram yesterday, and he's like, "Well done, bro. You weren't a fucking bro, and you lost to a rugby player here. So like, you're a fraud coward, fraud coward, coward fraud. I mean, this shit is ridiculous, man. Oh, and by the way, I just saw a picture of Fury on Twitter. You don't want to see it. It's really bad.
Is he like covered in like cocoa butter or something like that?
No.
With a Versace shirt?
No, I won't give away too much, but there I go off Twitter. But
is Sugar Hill riding him or something?
Sugar. I was about to say Sugar Hill is a very interesting individual. He's got a
I think he's a dumb fuck.
I think he's a fascinating individual. I think that he has a really, really good poker face.
I think he's gay.
Same.
Yeah.
The way Mike chimed in, I think he's gay, and then closed his mic.
but you know what? Like, what's his relationship with Stevenson like?
That's what I'm annoyed about, because what he did was there's a big gap in his Instagram from September 2017 to September 2020. So he deleted photos that he had of Stevenson, and then of course he deleted photos before 2017. So there was that big gap in between that he deleted what he had with Stevenson. This is what I heard. I heard there was an issue before the Gvozdyk fight, that there was an issue between him and the SNC coach.
Yeah,
and that Stevenson, and then Stevenson was working more with the strength and conditioning guy because he was getting older and tired. You saw it in the Badu Jack fight. And he wasn't coming to practice as much, to training. And that something like that went down. And then I guess he just left him. I didn't think he was really there for Stevenson when he was hurt. And there you go. He did say something that he wouldn't train again after the fight. I remember that. But obviously, that's a lie.
He doesn't like being called Javon.
Javon Hill.
Yeah, that's his real name, but
like when Den Thomas, remember Kamaru did that whole dialogue about how he changed, he came into really being Kamaru and not Marty. And then Dean was like, well, Marty, after all that. It was the sort of same deal.
That was a really stupid moment that Din did. I like Din,
I don't know if it was stupid, but I think it was very disrespectful.
Man, don't even get me started on the UFC. What else has there been? I mean, there was the fight on the weekend. I mean, we didn't really.
No, I didn't watch it. Like those DAZN cards, I don't even watch anymore. Like what I'll do is I'll only wait until the actual fight.
Well, let me tell you this. That was a very bad card.
That's what I heard.
Frank Sanchez and Tyson Fury were mouthing off at each other before the fight night. I found that interesting, but that was a bad card. That was really bad. And Billy,
It was deserved.
I wasn't impressed by
I
anything.
don't feel bad for him.
No,
Even with his orbital blow, yeah. Even with his injury, I don't feel bad whatsoever.
Dillian White has somehow made himself involved in all this by saying
course.
that he added Tyson Fury on Instagram. He's like, "You're a coward. You should have stopped Saunders' dad from getting bashed up ringside." So now it's like,
So there's a video of his dad getting whumped.
yeah.
Let me see this.
Just go to Dillian White's Instagram. But I'd love to know when Dillian's fighting next because, he said that he is finding out very soon. So, and he said I'm finding out. So that means they're picking the fight for him. So it should be very. Actually, if Dillian was, no, I wouldn't say that. But I know what Michael's favorite thing is. He showed grappling ability. Fucking grappling ability, man. Oh my god, man. Have you seen it, Tyrone?
I'm watching it now. I'm trying to zero in on it.
Y'all hoes still there?
Oh, we're here. Tyrone's just watching something. He's watching Saunders' dad ringside.
Oh, getting yoked up? Yeah.
Yeah, you did. And the dude, I saw him stand up with his Versace, whatever, and just was kind of quiet as kept.
Yeah, that's bad when you and your daddy get your ass whooped on the same night. Sheesh.
It was like he was at a bar getting thrown out of a bar.
Yeah, it's like, Tyson Fury ain't no fucking Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know why people think that because you're the heavyweight champion of the world means like
he's a softie.
You can't be soft outside the ring. I was like, he's soft outside the ring. Mike Tyson is really a street dude. He'll snatch the earrings out of your mama's ear. You know what I'm saying? But he's a softie. That's nothing wrong with it. It's like everybody can't be hard. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a boxer. Like all boxers can't be like fucking, thuggish, ruggish bone. Yeah, it was the cowardly. Yeah, that kind of sucked though. Let your best mate friend dad get yoked up and don't do nothing about it, but say, hey, break it up. Calm down now, calm down.
He didn't even make an effort to jump over the little barricade, man. He was just kind of put his hands out like a teacher, like it's okay. Like just doing a whole bunch of nothing. Well,
Imagine if that was like Wilder's team and something like that happened. It's like everybody be over their fucking thing.
well, remember when Wilder chased him out of what's it called?
Oh yeah, the thing for throwing the chicken.
Yeah, he got knocked. Well, he fell. He slipped on his ass
Yeah, I would have ran too.
because it was
I
wet.
remember.
He
That
missed the
was
wet sign.
I would have fucking ran too. They was coming out. They was gonna whoop his ass. They was gonna stomp him out.
Yeah, he ran.
Yeah, that happened, and that was a shit show. That that was a real shit show. But I mean, I don't really care about the fight that happened on Saturday. I mean, I brought it up just to cover base, but Canelo did what he. Who else was there? Tyrone Usman was there. He couldn't find a seat. He's freaking walking around everywhere. But Errol Spence was there. I saw that, and he got a good cheer. And Tyson Fury got booed the shit out of. He got booed heavy. But yeah, man. To me, dude, I haven't really been up and too impressed with the sport the past week or two because it is fucking killing me. This shit is ridiculous. I mean,
Smart cars are ridiculous too.
Not L. Mike L saying that you grappled with a few men in your time.
I mean, I have wrestled before. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that video? When was that video taken of Tyson Fury when he was talking about some trilogy fight with Deontay Wilder?
I forgot.
Because
but I will say this, Michael, that he showed grappling ability.
I was in Blood's live chat for some reason. There was a video. He did a vid, and I was just in there for like a couple of seconds, and then I saw Sporting Icons, and I was like, "Wow, snorting icons in the flesh!" And he was like, "Thumbs up." I was like, "What a retard!"
Yeah, the only reason why he's over there because he wants some subs, and you're talking about Blood, right?
Yeah, I was in Blood's chat and I saw Sporting Icons in there, and I was like, "Wow, snorting icons in the flesh." And I think he didn't see that I put N instead of a P. He thought I was like saying what's up to him, and he put a thumbs up. I was like, "What a retard!"
No, he is. He is. Like he told me. I wish I still had the screenshot, but he told me personally, like he wants to destroy the LDBC. He told me like personally in like his chat, like, and so. Like I was just asking him why. Like why do you care what a group of people have to say anyway?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like why do you care? Like if I post something on the video, like why does anybody care about a guy that only has like 325 subs? Like why do you care about what my opinion on the matter is? Either you like it, you don't. But like don't come at me like 20 fucking posts in a row like that one dude did. It's like boom, 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 boom. I was like, you're not gonna make up my mind on what I'm talking about. It's like. Because you're not coming with nothing that I don't already know. You know?
Well, let me counterpunch.
Yeah, I'll counterpunch that. Hold up, I'll be back. You guys cook.
I mean,
yeah, that guy, I mean, God rest their souls. You know what I'm saying? Like, do their thing, but learn how to like leave people the fuck alone. Like, you could sit there and you could talk about what somebody has to say, but there's always going to be in a negative light to them. It's like it always has to be a negative light. They can't just say, well, let's say Blue Blood Sports TV said this. Well, I kind of agree with it, but blah blah with the woo. Here where's the insults come in. As soon as they put Wilder in there, oh, and his excuses and blah blah with the woo and PBC and this and the third. It's like just keep it. If you want to critique somebody, critique them, but don't fucking sit up over here and try to make everybody out to be the bad guy because they don't think the same way as you.
Yeah, he made the video on the Frank Warren saying Fury won't sign the contract. He gets so angry quickly. He's like, so if Tyson Fury doesn't want to sign the contract, don't fucking go on Eddie Hearn's podcast and say it's not about the money, because it is about the money. Then what is it really about? So let me counterpunch. Because it's really not about the money, because it is about some bullshit like that. you know. But when I told you that he said the grappling ability thing, you sent me a voice message and you're like, "Come on, watch, you gotta be lying, man." And then you start laughing and you're like, "Come on, send me the video."
Yeah,
Send me the video. Grappling ability. Fuck me. So Chizora's got grappling ability. Like, you know, like what the fuck, man? You know, but hey, you know, I didn't care, you know. I just find it, you know, funny, you know, it cracks me up sometimes, the shit people put out, you know. And
I'm
then
still
there's some
I'm just surprised like people just ain't telling Edward Hearn to show proof of funds. When Edward Hearn told Wilder that he don't know if it's coming from bad people, shady drug businesses and all that shit. He wants to see where it's coming from because I can't put my name on something that's not right, and I want to make sure he has it. Like that's what they asked for.
I saw that video you put out.
Oh, who are you to tell a Saudi prince to show proof of funds? Like he put his man dress on, just like I put my pants on. Like he's the fucking man. Like
A Saudi prince, huh? Well, before they cut your fucking head off. Man.
Yeah. And Fury can't go there anyways because he can't bring his drugs.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, you know, the same energy isn't being kept, you know. But it's like it's an AJ fanboy club, you know. Joshua can't do anything wrong in their eyes. Oh no, he can't do anything wrong in their eyes. Even when it comes to a fucking fight that no one really knows anything about. All we know about, you know what's certain about this Joshua Fury thing? That it's been announced fucking 10 million times. That's what's certain about that. You know? Next week. They're cool, you know? 6 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 weeks ago, this week it was meant to be, yeah? But next
it's
week,
like
trust me.
15 million years later.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff, you know? And people say, oh, well, you know, you shouldn't, you know, look at the promoters and, you know, take their word for it. Yeah, we know. Like, we know promoters lie, but like I said, dude, when you put your word out there, okay, sooner or later you need to stick to it, okay, especially if you do it over the course of more than a year, just about. Because, like I said, almost this time last year, this was done. This fight, you know.
Which one?
Yeah, these guys. I mean, there's nothing but watch it. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking somebody's word for it, but these guys are sticking their necks out. Like they're sticking their necks out like that, and they don't give a fuck whether or not what's the truth or not, because I understand like everybody wants to make money off of YouTube and stuff like that and be the first one to be right when it comes to this Wilder fight. I understand that. But you can't call yourself a journalist or a new media or whatever the case may be when you have like no type of ethics. Like you don't have ain't nothing ethical about what you've been putting out. Like as far as the integrity. Like you have like your shit has like no integrity. Like you keep saying the same shit over and over again, knowing it's a lie. Like you following Edward Hearn down the rabbit hole and think you about to get some carrots and shit when there's a big ass snake down there.
Yep, you're right, man. You know, it's just fucking every day open Twitter. It's just some recycled shit, man. Some recycled shit. You know, and I'm you know, I've been bored for a long time. You know, I need something to kind of revive my interest in this sport. You know, but I mean, you know, I'm not gonna let it ruin my boxing life, like someone else told me. You know,
It has. It's kind of hard for it not to.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking forward to the Michael Hunter thing, but you know, I was looking forward to that one. I'm not looking forward to Ajay Cabiel. I'm not looking forward to a lot of this shit, man. But you know, it's not. See, people keep saying it's just these fighters. It's like it's these promoters and managers as well. Like, do people like not see what they're putting out there and what they're doing to these guys and stuff like that? Like people, you know, keep praising Edward Hearn, but he's giving people the fucking stiff too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna make a joke. I'm excited for the Parker Chisora rematch. But
Oh, sorry.
you know, that's another shit show. I'm not gonna go over that now. But I mean, boy, yeah, that was fucking ridiculous. That really fired me up. I was really unhappy about that. Because actually, I fuck me. I want to hear what Loz has to say about it, but fuck you, nothing, nothing on that. And I mean, I wonder what his reaction was to it because I don't know to this day. But um, shit, man. Like I'm in a trance of just like not looking forward to boxing. Like Buatsi's fighting this week. Like I don't care about that. You know, what's up, Brotherhood? Fucking actually Jack Reese, he did an interview today with Fred, from Barbershop. And I mean he was talking all kinds of shit, Jack. Jack doesn't know what the fuck he's on about, to be honest. You know? I mean, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But I'm not looking forward to shit. It hasn't been the best news this week. And, again, there's a lot of quitters in boxing. And I just want to go over one more thing. Nagi Aguilera. This man turned his back, and I saw him do it for the first time because I hadn't seen a lot of his other fights. But there's another coward. Great to know. There's another coward, you know? Wow, man. Wow, I can't believe it at times, man. We got people that turn their back in this sport. Wow. Unreal. Seriously, who the fuck is next, huh? Because that's where I'll be watching like a hawk, man. I'm going to be watching like a hawk on these people. Man. But, yeah. That's my 2 cents on it. I think I'm gonna close it. I think in a few hours I'm gonna come back on. Um, but yeah, um, I'll come back on. So I'm gonna wrap it up now. So thanks to it wasn't a long stream. It was unplanned, but shout out to the chat and for the people that came on. And yeah, I should be on in like 10 hours or something. Or maybe less, or maybe a little more than that, but we'll see what happens at the end of the day. Kind of just wanted to get back on and get into the groove of it and let the channel flow again. You there, Tyrone? If
Yep.
you there, okay, cool. So yeah, I'll see everyone around.
All right.
And you guys take good care.
Yep. Peace out.
Peace.